Good morning. Welcome to the forecast discussion for Tuesday, December 15th, 2020. Of course, I'm your meteorologist, Stephen DiMartino. We have a lot to talk about today, so let's get right into it. Right now, we have the calm before the storm, and it's going to be an impressive storm setting up for tomorrow afternoon on through Thursday morning. And the reason why is because this winter storm, although it's not the most impressive storm we've ever seen, it's certainly going to be the most snow we've seen in 2 years. So if you're kind of unsure about driving in this type of weather, I'd probably not travel all that much tomorrow night and Thursday morning, especially if you haven't been dealing with snow in a while. It's going to get a bit nasty out there. So let's look at what's going on right now. Temperatures over the interior range from the mid-20s to lower 30s. Upper 20s to lower 30s in the New York City metro and Philadelphia metro. Upper 20s to mid 30s down towards the southern Jersey Shore. So definitely cold air is in place throughout the region. So we definitely have the cold air locked in. On the surface map, high pressure is currently over the Great Lakes. We'll be shifting towards the St. Lawrence River Valley and northern Maine as we go on through the day. And that's going to provide tranquil weather conditions for today. A bit chilly, but tranquil. Here's our storm starting to organize out here in the southern plains. And you can see that very nicely here on the infrared satellite picture. This is a textbook setup in a La Nina year for these type of storms. You have a storm organizing around the Oklahoma Panhandle. It's starting to get its act together. Pretty strong lifting already showing up. It's going to interact with its polar jet stream, which is up here. And as these two interact, they'll produce a strong area of low pressure around the Delmarva Peninsula that will track to the south of Long Island, producing a significant winter storm throughout the region. So let's discuss what exactly we can expect with this winter storm. So this impact map is designed based on a multitude of models, a variety of models used together. So up here in zone 5, basically we're looking at light to moderate snow up here because you're furthest away from the storm. So generally about 4 to 8 inches of snow. Zone 4, this is where we're expecting the heaviest snowfall. Now our low pressure system is going to be off the New Jersey coast, and we are going to basically be in the mid 20s to lower 30s in this area. And this includes Philadelphia and New York City. Looking at anywhere from a base of 8 inches to 16 inches. Now I say a base because what's going to be developing within this storm is what we call convective snowfall. That's where you can get the term thunder snow, for example. This can lead to snowfall rates of 1 to 3 inches per hour, and there are a lot of indications on the model guidance of that type of snowfall developing. And when that happens, some areas get a lot of snow and other areas, well, for half the storm, they get light snow, and they're like, where's this heavy snow? It's because you're outside of one of those intense bands. They're very difficult to forecast for, and there's going to be a high threat for that in this storm in these areas. So there is a potential here that someone is going to get 2 feet of snow out of this. Now, my bet is probably around Scranton and Allentown, but you can certainly make the case for New Haven or New York City if you get one of those bands to set on you. Now, the question mark with this storm is right here. Basically, the eastern suburbs of Philadelphia through central New Jersey, let's say Monmouth County, on through the south side of Long Island. Down towards southern New Jersey, it's easy. Rain for most of the storm, ending as snow. Maybe you get a trace of 2 inches, okay? Pretty simple, right? In this area is your changeover zone. Now, the faster you change over to snow in this zone, the more snow you will get. And there is a model gradient here anywhere from 2 inches to 12 inches in this area right here, depending on how that sets up. So that is the huge question mark in this forecast. So rather than chase the models and try to adjust for each model run that comes out, saying, oh, well, now I got to push this north and I got to push it south and confuse everybody, we're going to stick with this. And what you need to know for the eastern suburbs of Philadelphia through Monmouth County and on the south side of Long Island is to expect snow mixing with sleet and rain. At times you'll go over to all rain, then you'll go back to snow. And the faster you go back to all snow, the more likely you push over 8 inches of snow. The longer you see rain, the more likely you're going to be stuck around that 2 to 4 inch level. So that's going to be the story for Wednesday night into Thursday, and to see how this area evolves here as the storm intensifies and colder gets pulled in. On Thursday morning, a wave of heavy snow on the backside of the storm comes in and hits everybody, and everybody gets some snow. That's why we have snow accumulation for everybody here. But the question is, how fast does that changeover happen? And beware on Thursday morning, because that snow band is going to be very heavy. And even if you do not get a lot of heavy snow out of this storm, you're still going to be impacted by that band on Thursday morning. That could reduce visibility below a mile in some cases. So just be aware of that as that swings on through the Philadelphia and New York City metropolitan areas on Thursday morning. So complicated forecast, of course. Wouldn't be winter if it wasn't one. So let's dive into the rest of this forecast. For today, high pressures in control. Look for temperatures to rise into the upper 20s to lower 30s over the interior, mid to upper 30s along the coast. For tonight on through tomorrow, look for increasing cloud cover, lows in the upper teens to mid 20s. Tomorrow afternoon, everything starts off with rain over southern New Jersey and the Delmarva Peninsula, a wintry mix around the I-95 corridor, and snow just to the north and west, heavy at times towards the evening. Look for temperatures to rise on tomorrow into the upper 20s to lower 30s over the interior, lower to mid 30s along the I-95 corridor, basically the Philadelphia and New York City metropolitan areas. And then for central coastal New Jersey down through southern New Jersey, temperatures will rise into the upper 30s to mid 40s. On Thursday, the storm starts to pull away. Snow, everything changes over to snow, and temperatures free fall through the 30s and 20s. That's basically the story. Look for winds from the north at 15 to 30 miles per hour with gusts over 40 miles per hour, and beware of coastal flooding as well. Minor to moderate. On Friday and Saturday, high pressures in control with scattered cloud cover, chilly. Lows in the single digits to lower teens over the interior, mid-teens to lower 20s along the coast. High temperatures in the mid to upper 20s over the interior, upper 20s to lower 30s along the coast. On Sunday, an isolated rain and snow showers possible, otherwise scattered cloud cover is expected, with low temperatures in the mid 20s to lower 30s, high temperatures in the upper 30s to lower 40s. Now, this is a bit far out, but don't be surprised when we start dealing with some locally dense fog on Sunday afternoon and evening, especially in the evening hours. On Monday, watch out for a little bit of fog, otherwise an isolated shower is possible, followed by scattered cloud cover. Look for lows in the upper 20s to lower 30s, highs in the upper 30s to mid 40s. And on Tuesday, another weak cold front moves through with an isolated shower possible, otherwise scattered cloud cover is expected, with lows in the lower to mid 30s, highs in the upper 30s to lower 40s. That is your forecast discussion for today. Of course, I'm your meteorologist, Stephen DiMartino, and as always, stay safe out there.